inside the NBA has been a cultural staple for nearly 30 years now, and one of their most viral moments on the show was reacting to the ordeal at Staples Center between the Rockets and the Clippers back in 2018. And the media only said what they knew, but you were actually, I don't think you played, you were a DNP with an injury.
Sprained ankle, I remember that.
But is there anything that you can break down about what really happened that night? Was LAPD called? Like, what's the real story?
Well, a lot of it's true. A lot of it's true. You know, that was it's a very emotional game. It was, you know, obviously Chris's first game, I believe, back in LA after he went to the Rockets. So I love CP, but that night it was like, fuck CP. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just kind of, you know, and it was just a lot of shit talking being thrown around. And then towards the end of the game, it was, and I'm sitting on the bench, so I talk shit, you know, but I'm not like, I'll beat your ass, PG.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm locking that shit up, PG. You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of got a little more than between two players. And I don't want to say those players' names, but you guys could kind of guess who those guys were. One guy's from the great city of Los Angeles. Another guy is from the great state of Florida. They kind of got into it towards the end of the game. And you know how the hallway is, the visitor side. If you walk through the back, you can get to the Clippers locker room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting at my locker, which is, you know, the locker room, going toward the training room. My locker's in the corner right there. My former locker. So I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I see the homie from the Rockets right here, and I'm like, yo, hey, what you doing, bro? You can't be up in here.
Yeah.
Get out. What you doing? I'm standing up. He's like, no, I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for that motherfucker right there.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, nah, bro, you got to get out of here. You know, so I got my boot on. I'm trying to push my dog out of here because we have a relationship. I'm pushing him out of here. When I push him out to the hallway, I see the whole Rockets team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, shit.
Guys?
I'm like, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, come on, what y'all doing? Like, no, we want to talk to so-and-so. We just want to talk to him. I'm like, y'all not talking to him.
Right.
All 15 of y'all want to talk to him? No,
Mm-hmm.
that's not happening. Then when I turn around, I got my whole teammates here. Somebody has a weight in their hand. You know, so this was just like a crazy situation. And
so it was escalating.
Yeah, it was escalating for sure. I don't, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think nobody in the league want to fight.
Right,
you know?
right.
But
that's the most that, like, that reaction is the most that you've probably seen that I've ever heard of in the
that
league.
one. And then the Warriors, I'm like, I may have to throw down tonight.
Yeah.
You know? But then it was kind of like security came in there and kind of separated everything. And then it was dead after that. But it was quite animated that night. You know what I'm saying?
Wish we could see it.
Yeah.
That would have been fun to watch. Prize Picks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. Get in on the daily action with your friends and become a part of the Prize Picks community today. With Prize Picks, you can turn $10 into $1,000 in a single game watching your favorite sports this summer. You can make a Prize Picks lineup in as little as 60 seconds. You just need to pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you're locked in. So download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. I repeat, download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.